All right, we are live. Hey guys, guess what? We're back. Hey everybody, it's Cash Coffee night. It's night. How about that? Everybody's in the house.
Yay.
Chad, a lot of people scream, "Hey Chad, Chad!" They scream Chad to you. I saw
Yeah, that's
Joshua
on
sent
my
me a
show
video of him
notes.
screaming. He sent me a video of him screaming Chad.
Yeah, so is that the one? Or it's like I turn around, I couldn't think of anything to say, so I saw "Welcome to the Geocaching Podcast."
Yeah.
At least I had came up with something on the spot. I
So,
You should have been like,
Joshua.
who are you looking for? Wait, that's not me.
Chad who? I'm not
Chad-
Chaz?
Chaz?
Who's Chaz?
Who's that?
Who dat?
Did you get a lot of chances?
I got a lot of Chazes.
I love it.
New
I love
Mega.
that that stuck. I know.
New Mega. Who dis?
I love that that stuck. It makes me so happy. It makes me smile. You know what? Because I know that I'm like I'm getting your goat 1,000 miles.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. Makes me smile. Just I'm not even there, and it makes me smile to know that it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me smile. It's the little things. All right, guys, it is Cash or Coffee night tonight. Anybody want to call in? You can 808-468-7924. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about tonight. It is June. It is hot. It's hot in this house. Kim's right. It is hot in this house. Maybe because I'm drinking.
No, I'm freezing.
It's like 73 degrees in this house.
No, it's cold.
I had it.
I left my sweater at work. It was hot it was actually hot in my office, and I left my sweater at work, so I'm freezing at
I worked
home.
from home. It was 69 degrees. It was gorgeous.
So it's 96 outside right now, and 74 in here. It was
Why am I
it
not
broke
there?
100 today. It's like 102, I think.
Yeah, you're in the heat wave. You're in that hot spot. aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's start this show. Here we go. Everybody ready?
Sorry, I'm trying to get my yawns out.
All right, in 3,
I'm tired.
2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. Go, geocache, geocache. If you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. Uncover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday. It's 8:30, which means it's once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. We have our co-host Short Edits in the next room.
Hello.
Hi. And please welcome to my virtual left, my other co-host, Jazz 427.
Howdy, y'all. It's that time again. So sit back, relax, and grab your coffee.
That's right, guys. So that's episode 819, recorded live on June 5th, 2024, is the June Cacher Coffee Show. Phone lines are open, so give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And for your international callers, you can call us free via the web at callinstudio.com/show/GCPC. But, Chad, before we get to this Cacher Coffee Show, we got to talk about the Patreon.
Got to pay those bills.
That's right, guys. Costs a lot of money to make the show work. There's 2 ways you can help us out. One, you go to PayPal. You go paypal.me/the Geocaching Podcast, and you make a one-time donation. Or, guys, you join the Patreon. I'm going to be like an old person, say the Patreon. Chad,
Isn't it the Patreon?
I think it says Patreon. It's not the Patreon.
Everything is the to me.
Yeah, it's like the Google.
The Patreon.
I think it's pronounced Jujul, actually. But what do you get, guys? You get extra audio, extra video, only available to our Patreon members. Except we're not going to have much because Jessie took no video on her trip.
I couldn't figure out how to use.
Couldn't figure out the
two-button
GoPro 9. It's 2 buttons, and
I
Shady
couldn't figure it out. I did take one video. I think I don't know. Did you even check and see?
I haven't even looked at it yet. No, you've been watching me use this thing for 3 years.
Yeah, but you do it. I don't have to do it. I don't.
Extra video, extra audio, only available to our Patreon members. I'll get some video, guys. Well, she took one video. We get one
I did
video.
take one video.
And which one is it, Jess? Just out of curiosity.
It's the partnership.
The Dino partnership one.
Dinosaur.
There you go, guys. So
you want to see me find a dinosaur?
That video's coming. Spoiler.
Be a patron.
I found some dinosaur poo. We'll get into that later.
Oh,
okay.
So guys, you get extra audio, extra video, only available to our Patreon members. You get stickers and pins and cat pat tags and coins. And speaking of, Chad, Jess, can I let the cat out of the bag about Midwest?
Well, maybe not exact details, but
Really?
just
Okay.
yeah. No, I think it'll be more fun if it's a surprise.
Okay. So Chad, so we're going to Midwest, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, Jess and I were like, okay, what can we do for Midwest? And so we're like, okay, we'll make some pins. And so, guys, we have limited edition, right? Limited edition GCPC pins, and they are absolutely adorable.
They're amazing.
They're
Nice.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
love
You
them.
need to get me some swag for going
they are.
caching.
They are.
We-
Because I have people asking me, it's like,
Mhm.
where's my swag?
Where's my
After
swag?
yelling Chaz, where's my swag?
We ordered quite a bit of stuff. We have some fun surprises for Midwest.
If you're going to Midwest, guys, find us and say, "Give
Mhm.
me the swag."
Mm-hmm.
It's adorable, adorable. Jesse had this fantastic
Yeah,
idea.
no, you got to yell, "Beam me up, Scotty!" It's like, so we're gonna get some payback. I want to hear people yelling, "Beam me up, Scotty!"
Jim R.K.Y. says Chet had nothing at GWS. You had
Way to plan ahead,
Well,
Chad.
I know, you could have said to me,
I
dude,
had-
give me some swag.
I had my path tags, and I was giving out my path tags, but that's all I had because
We'll
someone
be
didn't give me
loaded at.
swag.
We'll be
Oh yeah,
loaded.
we'll
at
have plenty of stuff.
We'll
And
be
I got new sparkly path
Yeah,
tags.
Jesse got new pad tags. some
Nice.
sparkly ones. Yeah. So so they're adorable. It's pins. It's not like coins or anything. It's pins, but they are limited edition pins. Like we made a certain number. That's it. The number we made. They're special for the, for the
for
show.
Right.
for Midwest Geobash this
Yeah.
year.
When is
Right.
when is Midwest? Midwest is July.
The end of July. It's the 20. Hold on, let me flip the calendar. It's next month, coming up soon.
it's
My
coming up soon.
goodness, the 27th of July
27th.
is actual Midwest.
Are we
Mega
going
Day.
Wednesday? Do I have to take those days off of work? Are we officially going Wednesday?
I think that we're officially going to go the whole time this year.
So I'm going to take Wednesday. So we're going to go.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, great. Okay. Sorry guys, I had a little off track.
See
there. So,
y'all
yeah,
there.
so they're adorable. Chad, I'll save you. I'll save you a couple. Don't worry.
Thank you.
But they are adorable, guys. You're going to want to get one.
We're gonna want to probably make some for him to take to going caching too.
Okay, I will.
We'll figure that out.
Remind me. I put that on the list of things to do. I can get Chad's.
Mhm.
I'll drop ship them to Chad's house.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So, guys, where was I? Oh, yeah. Patreon. So, yeah, guys, you want to help us out? We can really use your help, especially now the bills are coming in. It's coming late in the month, late in the year. So, kind of getting there where the bills start coming in. You want to help us out? We truly appreciate it. Believe me when I tell you, it costs a lot of money to make this show work. I promise you. You think, no, does it? Yes, it does. All this takes money. So we really help you out. Just if you want to help us out, you go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cachly. Cachly is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cachly has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cachly.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Jess, did you just count
3 features.
3 feet? What? Of what? Of Cashly?
It features.
Are you judging my
Features.
writing? I don't think I
Features
wrote
3
No,
times.
I've just
Okay.
never noticed.
I don't think I
that
wrote this
before.
either. So I think it's
No,
okay.
I know. We've just
It
never
has
noticed
features.
it.
Features.
It has features. For
Hey,
sure.
that's a great idea. Let's rip apart our sponsors.
No, I've just never
Hi,
noticed it
Nick.
before.
I didn't
Nick.
pick on it.
I will say, speaking of Cashly, I just went on a 10-day 5,500-mile road trip, and the county feature was
It worked.
oh my gosh, it was fantastic. Yes, I'm just gonna give that a quick little plug.
Okay, great. I just want to say something real fast. And it's funny how people usually fast forward to the Patreon stuff and all that. They totally miss that whole segment of the giveaways from Midwest. So
Yeah.
this is why you don't fast forward ahead, guys. You listen to all this stuff. This helps us pay
Yeah.
for the show. It's also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook made with genuine write-in-the-rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. It's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Be Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find them at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com. Is that our dog?
Yeah, it wasn't Jeeps.
Oh,
It
rocks.
was
Look at her looking out the window. She's like, something's out there.
because I saw Jeeps' head pop up. I was like, "What's that?"
Oh, she's coming to me. Look at
Yeah, she was upstairs and she must have heard something and came running all the way down.
Look at her. She's right. She's in the mode right now. Look at her. She's in mode. She's in protect the house.
She is hunting something. Where are we at here? We're at
Arted Craft.
In by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed tees and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, you've gone to the right place. Give them the opportunity to show you how they can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com. That's ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And by packtags.com for all your swag and pack tag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pack tags. With over 50,000 tags to collect, packtags.com is everything you need to start your pack tag obsession. Visit them at packtags.com. That's PATHTAGS.com. And I visited them this past weekend because, one, I was running low on pack tags. Two, my die was about ready to expire.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, time to reorder.
Yeah, I hate that. What would they have a booth there?
They did not. So Keith from FTF Magazine had a booth there.
Oh, you're kidding. Nice. Keith.
Yeah.
Nice. And by Geocaching Adventures LLC. Geocaching Adventures is a full-service travel agency specializing in creating the ultimate worldwide geocaching adventures for cachers and non-cachers alike. What could be better than having your geocaching bucket list vacation all planned and led by a traveling expert? Learn more by visiting us at geocachingadventuresllc.com. That's geocachingadventuresllc.com.
And I think that sponsor answers the question in the chat room. Has
Oh,
there
it's-
ever been any thought about maybe a geocache cruise?
Yeah, they do it all the time.
They do. They have one coming up. I just checked their website. There's an upcoming cruise to Alaska. Glide along Alaskan shores aboard Royal Caribbean's Radiance of the Seas with optional pre-cruise time in Denali and post-cruise time in Vancouver and Seattle. This cruise/tour is always a client favorite geocaching adventure.
Well, there you go.
There you go, guys. Geocachingadventuresllc.com. And finally, by GeoGo, Go Caching with GeoGo, the geocaching app for Android that includes a Where I Go player, trackable scanner, companion watch app, and county finds database. If you're an advanced geocacher, GeoGo helps with powerful features like nearby cache notifications, optimized routes, offline mode, bulk TB logging, and much more. Learn more by visiting them at geogo.com. That's GEOOH-GO.com.
And always, Chad, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or
in our show notes.
in our show notes. That's right.
And by the way, Arted Crafted was also there, so I didn't mean to ignore them. But those were the only two of our sponsors that I believe were at Geo Woodstock. And you were mentioning the County Finds database. It saved GeoGo's County Find database saved my butt when we were getting every county in Arizona because I had mislabeled a county in Cache Tour, and because I wanted them labeled in there so that I can identify and make sure that I was getting them, but I was also logging real time, and I was like, "Hang on, we didn't get this county. Ooh, this cache was a little early. I had to make sure that I picked up another cache in that county." Or I had to pick up a cache in that county while going through. So
yeah.
All right, guys. You got anything to talk about? Give us a call, 808-468-7924, 808-GOT-SWAG. And Jim, okay. So it says last one up. I have not mailed the one up the prize path tag, believe it or not. I've just been super duper lazy. It's in my email to do. I just haven't done it. But the GBs already have one. They're a 2-time winner. So they'll get it. It's coming. It'll get there. But full disclosure, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Okay, I'll start this week. I never start. So Jesse was gone for 10 days. We had 2 people visit our porch cast chat. Two
Wow.
listeners.
I was so bummed that I missed them both.
We had Fire Safe from Chad from Australia.
Australia. Wow.
Fire Safe from Australia on our porch chat. I missed him by 10 minutes.
Oh,
I
wow.
left, went
That's-
to a baseball game. I get the alert in the car to look, and it's freaking Fire Safe on my porch. I'm like, you gotta be kidding.
Mhm.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yep. Can you believe that? Is that a nightmare?
But hey, thanks for
Crazy.
the path tags.
But he gave us
Fire
2 path tags. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
I
awesome.
feel horrific that I missed Fire Safe.
Right.
I feel terrible.
Mhm.
And then M. Thiesenwitz, our boy in the chat room every week,
Mike.
and his wife, the Days of Our Lives, person who gave us all the Days of Our Lives updates for geocaching. They were there with Slither and Zach, both of them, all from Oklahoma, were there came up on our porch. I literally, Chad, just got home. I had just got home from a game, was sitting on the couch, and I
Mhm.
was literally contemplating leaving, going to get food. Like I was like, listen on the couch watching the Cub game, going, should I go eat? Like, should I go eat? I should go eat. And then I was about to get up to go eat, and all of a sudden, alert. I'm like, oh, someone's on the porch. And it was Mike Thiesenwitz. How about that?
Nice.
And Slither and Zach. So it was nice to chat with them. They drove, Chad, all the way from Minnesota just to get the porch.
Nice.
How about that?
So I guess they took a trip up to Minnesota.
Yeah,
and
they were in
then-
Minnesota, and they were coming back. Yeah. And so
Okay.
They went back from Minnesota to Oklahoma by way of Illinois.
I was going to say that seems kind of out of the way from Oklahoma.
Geocaching always takes you the long way, right?
So it's funny.
Definitely.
I'm talking to Mike, and I'm like, "You gonna go get Beverly?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Beverly, they're like what? The third oldest in the world, second oldest in the world." I'm like, "Dude, it's 20 minutes away." He's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "It's literally 20 minutes away." He's like,
Right.
Get it? I'm like, "You have to go get it." So I'm like, "You would kick yourself if I didn't tell you that." Like,
Exactly.
how pissed would you be if the second oldest cache you were 20 minutes away? And you didn't get it?
Especially when you already went way
Yeah,
out of
you
your
already
way.
there.
Far out of your way.
Right.
You literally passed it on the way to my house. I'm like, "You
Right.
passed it." I did not like look and see what's near me.
All right.
Yeah, I've been on trips and things just aren't. They're just not on
They're on the
my
list.
radar.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
like the partnership cache. How many times have we been up to Minnesota and
Yeah.
that one was just never on our radar at all? And then I went up there and went, oh, I'm gonna go get that because that may end up going away. But speaking of, well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll come back. We'll come back.
Yeah. So it was nice to have two of actual listeners come to the show. Come to the porch, and one of them I was get to. Well, 2 of them actually, 3 of them actually. I was get to there, but I put it on social. If you guys follow us on any of the socials, you saw them. But it was nice, yeah. But unfortunately, Fire Safe, sorry, buddy. I mean, I've met Fire Safe, so is Jesse. We've met him personally
yeah.
before in the past. But
We've
it
had
sucks.
Portillo's with Fire
We had
Safe.
Portillo's with Fire, and we went to a bar with him too. Remember we?
Oh
saw,
yeah.
what was the name of that bar? I can't remember the name of it. The one that closed.
Um,
I'm totally.
I'm
blanking.
blanking.
Totally blanking on it.
Baker.
Whatever.
Bever. No, I am totally blanking
Yeah,
on
me
it.
too. Me too. Okay, yeah. So that was kind of nice. That was actually kind of nice. We do have a call though. Can I take the call real quick before you guys go?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
We got a call. It is from North Dakota. What's up? How you doing, Kelsey?
Hey, how are you guys?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
What's up?
How about Jesse and I being in the same places for like 2 whole weeks and never running into each other? We were on
Right?
opposite sides
Wow.
of that trip.
We were like rotating through the state on opposite sides. Like right?
The day
I was
left North Dakota was the day she was in North Dakota. The day I left South Dakota was the day she was in South Dakota. It was great.
uh-huh.
Oh wow. That's
And I found one of Kelsey's caches.
Did you log it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Did
And
she?
gave it
Yeah.
a favorite.
I gave it a favorite.
Oh,
yeah.
she did. Was it like a 1.5, or was it a difficult?
It was a puzzle. No, it was a really nice puzzle and it was a great hide. And I happened to be there and I was stopped at a red light and I was like, oh, I wonder if there's any caches here. And so I flipped open my cachely and I clicked on the closest puzzle and I went, oh my gosh, it's Jaspery. I have to go find this. And so I solved it super quick and went and found it. Yeah, that was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm glad you got like a 5-minute blip into Wags country.
Right?
So what's up, Jess? What's up, Jasper?
So while I was in South Dakota, I got a new cache type.
When you were in South Dakota, you
I
got
got
a new
my
cache type.
first webcam.
Your first, your first
yay.
webcam, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Do they not have webcams in North Dakota? There's no webcam.
I
Jesse's shaking her
don't
head.
think
There's
so.
no webcam in North Dakota. Wow.
South Dakota.
This is the only one in like way too many miles. And
How did you like
it's
it?
only a 5-hour drive for me. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
surprised I put it off
a
as long as I
mere
did.
5 hours away. Mere. Yes. Okay. So how was it? Was it everything you hoped it'd be and more?
It was a little exciting. My small person was not too excited with it because we have to make ourselves obvious.
Yeah.
So I put him on my shoulders and we were like waving around. He
Oh,
was
nice.
not okay with letting go of me.
Which cache was it?
I
I don't think I got it. Just you might have gotten it.
Yes, I did just get
Oh,
it. It's the I have it here. It's the only one in South Dakota, and I did just find it. I haven't logged it yet. I'm way behind on my logging. It's called SDSMNT Webcam Cache. It's at the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology in their campus. So I counted that as a campus visit for my rising senior. We did
Counted it?
absolutely. Like every time we went through he went with me on this 10-day road trip. So yeah, it was a really nice campus, really nice school, this South Dakota School of Mines and Technology.
Okay. There you go. Well done.
Yep. So now I need
Kels.
more.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
They're fun, aren't they?
they're fun. Well, went long.
Everybody hypes it up to be kind of hard. They're like, well, you got to get into it. And
Well, it just takes time.
no, I just had to click a button.
Yeah, well, not always. Sometimes you got to wait. You got to wait for it to refresh and stuff like that. Sometimes,
Mhm.
I mean, I remember
yeah.
waiting
I can
15,
imagine
20
that's
minutes
probably an easier one.
sometimes back in the day, yeah.
Mhm.
Like we had one in Illinois. It's gone now. I don't know, Jess, did you ever get it? The one
Yes.
river?
Mhm.
It clicked once an hour. So, or once every half hour, excuse me. So if you missed it, you were sitting around.
Uh-huh.
You know, it was brutal.
sucks.
Yeah. I remember it was a super cold day when I got it, and I just missed it. And I had to stand around and wait because it was a walk to, you couldn't just, it wasn't right next to the car. You had to walk to it. So yeah, it stunk. But all right, now you're on a mission to get more. Come to Wisconsin. There's a bunch in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Where are they
Ooh.
loaded in webcams, Jess? I can't even think.
I have the map here in front of me. Seattle area has a ton. Salt Lake City area has a ton.
There you go. You're not that far from
There-
Utah.
Mm,
Just another skip and a hop. It's
Closer
fine.
than us, just closer than we are.
mm.
How many? Are there
Yeah.
any in Illinois left?
No,
Wow, really? Wow.
no, there are none in Illinois. There's 3 in the Milwaukee area up in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, Milwaukee's got it. Yes. Yes,
Mhm.
Milwaukee's got it.
Yeah. Like the groupings that are left are Salt Lake City and then like Pacific Northwest, Seattle area.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just you just gotta put
Sounds
it
like
onto your
trip to
radar.
Seattle
That's
is
all.
due.
Yeah, Seattle. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
just make it part of your radar whenever you go somewhere.
Mhm.
That's really the key
Oh yeah.
to getting them. That's like a must find, which they are for us anyway. I mean, we pass when we get it. It's not like something we make time for it just because they could go away at any moment.
Yep.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome, Kels. I'm happy for you. Good job.
Yep.
Well done. Are you going to
Yeah,
Midwest?
my Snuggle Muggle's not a fan, but
Are you going to Midwest Geobash?
not this year.
Not
but
this
I
year.
am looking at it. It's on my radar. I was just telling my husband a couple days ago how I'm trying to make it work to get down to a mega in that area soon.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's far for you. Yeah, it's far for you. Are you going to any megas this year?
Yeah,
You going to go to Gilby?
I am not.
You're not going to go to Gilby?
I am still up in the air about Gilby. I might go to Gilby.
Really?
I might not.
Okay.
But that comes with the opportunities to go other places,
True. And you're also married now. It's a little different. Now you have a spouse.
Yeah.
You have to answer to.
A muggle spouse.
You have a muggle spouse you have to answer to.
I know. Snuggle Muggles. They like to put the brakes on a lot of stuff.
Yes.
No, I call it keeping you in
I've become
check.
really good at the Earth caches and virtuals.
He's keeping you in check, is what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Yes.
Oh, I know. That's what he thinks.
All right, you be well. Okay, it's good to hear from you.
You guys
Congra-
too. Have a good night.
Congratulations on finding your first webcam, by the way. That's awesome.
Yep.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thanks for calling in. All right, talk to you soon. Bye bye. Jess, you are
Yeah.
up. You are up.
Okay, let me go back because I'm making some other notes. So, a new souvenir was announced for this month. In June, of course, every year we have the summer solstice.
Mhm.
So there is a June solstice souvenir. To add this unique piece to your collection, find just one cache. Event
Oh, we gotta
cache
find
and
one, huh?
or
Mhm.
Adventure Lab location anytime between June 19th and June 21st.
And that's Wednesday through to a Friday, so it's
Mhm.
not a
It's not
weekend.
a weekend.
So usually they
Mm.
try to stretch these out
that next
into a weekend, but they didn't this time.
Is that this week or next week?
Two weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks from today.
Shoot, are we gonna be? In... Wait, no.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah,
we-
2 weeks from today, we're out of town.
We're out of town. We got to remember to get one.
Put it on your calendar now.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jess, will you throw it on the family calendar, please? Like, just so we don't forget it.
Mhm.
Okay, that one's they snuck that one in. Did we know about that? Does that usually
They
happen?
just announced it. No, they just announced it. It
Oh.
was not on the original list. At the beginning of the year, they put out all the ones
Yeah.
for the whole year, like your Ceto seasons
yes.
and that kind of stuff. So no, this one, I don't remember this one being on the original list.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Did they?
I don't remember it being on the original list either.
Yeah. Did they usually do that? Like, did they usually do the solstice?
They started. I think they
Yeah.
started up a couple of years ago. I don't think it's been there like long term, but
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Chad. Before I bring you in, before it's your turn, Chad, I'm bringing in Mark Metz from Iowa. Scorpio Red. Hello.
How you guys doing?
So you were with did you see Chad when you were in Geo Woodstock? Did you scream Chad at the top of your lungs? Did you scream Chaz?
There is a story there. I was there was a game at Geo Woodstock where you had a card and you tried to. It was like bingo, where you had different things like, you'd been to 10 Geo Woodstocks. You would. There was one that was the hardest one was to find somebody there that had less than 100 finds.
Oh God! Wow, that is hard to find. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think people like that aren't going to Omega? Right. Yeah. Sure. I get that.
Right. But so all I needed was somebody that had over 100,000 finds. That was the only thing left on my bingo card. So I was walking towards Skippy and Hailmeister, and there was some guy with his back to me, and I walked up and I jokingly asked them if they had 100,000, and this guy said, "Don't ask me about counties." It was Chad.
Yeah, so I had to prompt him a couple of times there, and then he finally looked up, and it was like,
he didn't even recognize you.
Didn't recognize me. Didn't recognize the voice.
Didn't recognize you. Didn't recognize the voice. Yeah, that's how I usually get recognized, is by the voice.
Well,
yeah.
I don't think you were talking, Chad, at the time.
Well, I said 3 times, like, don't ask me about finding counties or something along those lines.
Yeah, I know. I must have been in a zone. So then I recognized Chad, and of course, so then we started talking, and there was another game where you had on your name tag on the back of it was like this design for Geo Woodstock, and you had to match somebody else's
Oh, like twinsies, yeah. kind
and
of
we
a
were
thing,
we were talking for over a half an hour before mine turned around. Turned around, and Chad recognized that we matched.
Are you kidding? You matched with Mark,
Yeah.
Chad? Get out of
After
town.
talking to each other for 45 minutes.
He was your twinnie?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's insane.
So
What's the
then-
odds?
But then we had to get mine, after that. But that was insane. Yeah, we talked for, I don't know, close to 45 minutes before we realized that we were matched up to each
That's
other.
so funny.
Yeah, the wind flipped his around, and I looked at it, I was like, that looks like a match. It was like, pulled it out, and it's like, yeah, that is a
Yes.
match.
That is crazy. What's the odds of
funny.
that? Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Mark,
was
did you have a good
uh,
time? Did you have a good time in Geo Woodstock? Yeah.
Yeah, I drove down and back. I got counties as well. Cashley worked very well to get more counties.
Yeah.
So Jesse, you must have are you over 800 now on your counties?
No, I think I'm in the 6s.
Because I'm at 758, I think, right now. No, 753. I figure, Chad, you had to have added at least 15 or 20, didn't you?
So I think there are 16 counties, if I recall correctly, in Arizona. So I added 15 from that. I added 2 from Southern California and 2 from New Mexico. So about 19.
Nice.
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 But filled in my very first state completely, finding all the counties. Arizona is my very first state finding all counties.
Good job.
Awesome.
There's a cashier's page on Facebook, and there's a lot of people that seem to have added Arizona.
Mhm.
Got all the counties in Arizona.
Oh, yeah, if you're out there. Yeah. How many counties are there in Arizona, Chad?
I think there's 16.
Oh, God.
I-
Oh, okay.
There,
But
there
they're
aren't
big counties.
there aren't a lot, but they are big. So it took us a lot of driving to actually get all those counties. So the first day we went southeast and grabbed the 2 most southeast counties back to Phoenix, did the F-15 GeoArt, and then on Sunday we took off early in the day to go around and swing around the eastern, go down south and come back up to Tucson, and then finish out the last 2 on Monday before getting the oldest geocache in Arizona.
Nice.
So it was there were hours and hours and hours of just driving to manage to get it all.
Oh, God. Hours and hours.
Sure.
Hours.
So does Jesse have more counties than you now?
You're talking,
don't-
you're talking to Chad.
She's
I'm-
always had more than me. I don't even know if I've broken 200 yet. No, I know I've broken 200. I think I'm barely into the early 200s.
I don't even know what I do not even. What is it? Project GC?
Yeah, here I have it right here. I have not logged from my trip yet, so I'm way behind on logging. I think that I'm approaching or right around 600.
I don't even. I got to be in the 400s then.
Scott, let me update. Scott, refresh.
Probably the fights against.
Of course, this is going to be super slow while we're all waiting. Naps. Scott, counties. 453.
Yeah, that's what I figured. 400s, mid 400s. Yeah,
And
I don't focus on counties.
You get to go caching while we were all caching, Scott?
I did. Me and Cody went out. I did. Yeah, me and Cody went caching. Yeah. Yes. I mean, we had rainy in Chicago. It was
Cool.
miserable. It was miserable weather here. But yeah, me and Cody went out for I think I went out once by myself, and then me and Cody made a day. We went out for a day.
Yeah, it looks like I'm up to 242 counties now.
Nice.
Oh, there you go. It's way more than you used to have.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, Mark.
For
I
not
gotta,
being
Mark. I gotta let you go. I got other callers here. We gotta move on.
Hey,
it's good to hear
take
from
care,
you.
guys.
It's good to hear from you. I saw you were in the video, by the way. You were in the video when Joshua, the Geocaching vlogger, sent me a video of him screaming Chaz at the top of his lungs and walking up to Chaz. And you were in the video too. You were there when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See my show, and Joshua and Chad and I were all together hanging out
Oh, nice.
for a little bit.
Good. Yeah, Joshua's not fun to hang out with because you
No.
can't get anything done. People just constantly bug him. Like you can't. I don't like caching with him. I love him to death, but like he's no fun to cache with. He just slows you down.
At events, you mean?
At
events, right?
And then he has to do B-roll and the whole thing, and he's
Mhm.
filming. It's like, all right, I'll see you later. I love you. I'll see you later. All right.
Yeah.
Mark,
Take
always
care.
a pleasure, buddy. Mark, are you going to Midwest?
It's a definite maybe.
Oh, that means I'll
If
see
I
you there.
do, it's going to be more towards the end of the week because I've got things in Iowa I got to do during the week.
All right.
So I might be able to drive over late.
Nice.
Be there on Friday or Saturday if I can.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right, buddy. If we see you, find us.
I'll be at West Bend.
Okay. I won't be at West Bend. Jesse might go. I'm not going.
I think I'll be at West Bend.
Oh, apparently Jesse going to West Bend. I will not be at West Bend.
Dad's got to go to West Bend sometime in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime. But I've I'm limited on the number of megas that I can go to, and this year I have to go to the very last going caching.
Did you demand your wife your going?
Oh yeah, totally.
I heard
It's not up for
a lot
debate.
of people down at talking about going to the last going caching.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good to talk to you, Mark. We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Take care.
You be well. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
We have got Chad before you again. We have got GSM times 2 on the call here. Hello.
GSM times 2 from Springfield, Illinois.
Oh,
nice. You're almost here.
Hey, I got good news for you, buddy.
Almost there.
So guess what?
Yeah.
So your event is on Friday. This Friday, your event is. Shane had a baseball
Friday.
game. Shane is supposed to have had a baseball game on Friday. His game just got changed to Thursday doubleheader. So yes. So I have a doubleheader tomorrow,
Log
and
your
then
will attend.
log my will
Log
attend.
your will attend.
I'll be sure to do that.
He's not going to do that. I logged mine.
Did you literally log your will attend?
Yeah, of course.
Where's it at? I don't even know where it's at.
It's in Schaumburg.
Where?
It's at Portillo's, isn't it, Scott?
I don't know.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
you guys know Scott. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Portillo.
Yeah.
I know where that is. I've been there many times. Sure. Okay.
So looking forward to it. Looking forward to doing the porch cache. Looking forward to doing Beverly, and looking forward to seeing you guys and a
Nice.
whole lot of other people. Hopefully.
When are you gonna do the
It'll
Porsche?
be a lot of fun.
Do you know?
Probably Friday at some time, or maybe after the event.
Friday
Not-
at some time.
Not sure.
Okay. Just because if it's during the day,
Yeah.
we'll both be at work. So trying to do it after
well, I'll try not to
after-
have it during the day.
after 4 would be perfect.
After 4.
After 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
After 4 before the event.
Yeah. What
Sounds
time
like
is the
a
event
plan.
at?
6 to
Oh, plenty of
7:30
time,
or
dude.
something like that.
Dude, from that Portillo's, I'm 25 minutes away. If probably 20, not even 25 minutes. Yeah, I'm a quick
Very
drive.
good.
I'm a quick drive there. It's right down 53.
Yeah, 6 to 7:30.
Oh, an hour and a half, really? Okay. All right. So what's up? So you've been doing Route 66 caches, right? That's what I've been seeing
I've been doing Route 66 Adventure Labs.
all over Facebook.
Not going to be able to do them all. I've left a gap from Kansas to St. Louis,
Right.
and already having discussions to bring my Muggle wife, who actually likes Adventure Labs, to come out here in probably about 3 months and finish it off.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You haven't done mine
So
and
it's gonna
Jesse's
take
yet.
Longer than anticipated.
You haven't done ours yet.
Yours are. I have one more to do, and then I get right into yours.
Oh, nice.
Are yours the
Tomorrow morning.
easternmost Route 66 ones, or close to the easternmost?
We're close to the because it ends in
We're-
Chicago.
Yeah, we're
Mhm.
between Springfield and Chicago.
Yeah, we're in
in
between
that last stretch. Mhm.
Yeah.
Who did Chicago? Was that
Saul's, I think.
Saul did Chicago?
I think Saul's did.
City? Yeah.
The
Yeah,
city.
both to Chicago.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Have fun with that.
It's not that bad.
Well, he actually, I think he did a real good job. I think he
Mhm.
put 9 of them real south of Chicago, and then 1 at the
Oh,
south.
one at the sign. Oh,
Mhm.
okay, good.
Mhm.
Like driving through that
Yeah.
part of the city is just not fun, especially if you go in there at 3 or 4 in the afternoon or something like that. Make sure you try and time it right.
Right.
Yeah, because it's especially if you say Friday. When are you going to hit it? Did you say? Or Saturday?
I think we're going to hit it Friday, and I'm thinking I'm going to probably hit it as early in the morning.
It
as
is
I
early.
possibly can.
That's your best bet. Yeah, it is early as you can. Yeah,
Yep.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you're doing them.
Yeah.
So how many have you done?
Not exactly sure. 1 second. Let me. I had 29,000th was my. It looks like about 427 on this trip,
Wow.
and then I had all of California done beforehand.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's it's a blast. The team did a great job setting them up. A lot of them have great descriptions, great locations, great questions. I'm just so proud of being associated with this whole thing.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's fantastic. Kudos to you for putting money where your mouth is and going and get them most and soon to be all.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Mhm.
So soon to be all.
Well done, man.
All
That's
right,
awesome.
kids. Well, that's it. I'll let you guys
Did it.
get on. And,
I'll see you Friday.
Looking forward to seeing you on
Yeah,
Friday.
we'll see you on Friday,
And
too.
glad you both can make it.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
We'll see you Friday. I put the GC number in the chat room and also in the show notes. So
Yeah, we'll have a beef sandwich.
Very good.
Do you ever have a Portillo's beef sandwich?
I never have had a Portillo's beef
Oh,
sandwich. If
it's to
that's
die
what you
for.
recommend,
You're gonna love
that's what I'm going to get.
Trust me. And we got what is it? The
beef and
beef
cheddar,
and cheddar
croissant.
croissant. Beef and cheddar croissant is to die for. Yeah, that's what you want to get.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Frequently when I go to a restaurant, I'll just tell the waitress, if you were going to have dinner here tonight, what would you have?
It would be the
And,
beef and cheddar croissant.
That's what you order.
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
Because
That's what they're
they
known
You're
know.
for.
making me hungry.
Yeah,
Shut up.
that's what they're known for. Is the beef and cheddar croissant. Yeah. All right,
Very
buddy.
good.
You be well.
We'll
See you on
guys
Friday.
then.
All right.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye-bye.
All right. Sorry, Chad. Had to take the calls. All right. So, Chad, talk to us about going caching. You went to going caching.
Oh wow! So had a great time. First went with a longtime geocaching friend, traveling geek, and another person from Texas that I had just met, AV8MXGRL. So that's aviating mechanic girl. She's an aviation mechanic, and so we had a great time. We did over 500 caches. So over 100 lab caches when we're out there. So over 400 various non-lab caches. Pretty much one of the days after we ran out and grabbed the counties down south and got back to Phoenix at about 4:10 in the evening. Started the F-35 GeoArt 66 caches in this pretty heavy off-roading area. And started at 4:10 p.m. ended at 7:40 p.m. as the sun is setting behind the mountains.
Wow.
So we didn't actually need to pull our flashlights out until actually doing the bonus cache for the geo art. So we got done just in time, and then it was a couple hours from there up to Flagstaff. We did a 250 stage power trail with firefighter Skippy, which firefighter Skippy joined us on. So on Saturday during the mega, so his wife and son let him be free. So he joined us on that, and so we had a great time doing that power trail. One of the more interesting things that we found along the way, which wasn't really geocaching related, but Greg was really interested in checking it out, was visiting the Museum, which is the world's largest dinosaur poo museum.
Dinosaur, well, you can't just gloss over that. Did you say
Yeah.
a dinosaur poo?
Poo as an excrement.
There was a
Fossilized.
museum dedicated
There's a
to dinosaur
museum
poo. That's what you're
that is dedicated to fossilized dinosaur excrement.
Okay.
Weird, I will admit, but yeah. So Shorty was talking about dinosaurs earlier on. I was like, okay, I've got to talk about the dinosaur poo museum there. So one of the oddities that you can find along the way of Route 66. Well, we on a Sunday we stood on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, taking it easy,
Sure.
So all of you all know the Eagles song.
The
I'm
old
sure.
Eagles song, absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
I already mentioned that we found caches in every county in Arizona, and the oldest one in GeoGo kind of saved my butt there on because
Sure.
I would have skipped over.
Yeah, they would have
county.
been pissed about that, I'm sure.
Yeah, they would have been pissed about. I would have been pissed as well.
Yeah.
Didn't see any snakes or scorpions on this trip. So and the cacti only took a very minor amount of blood. And on the very last day, a couple hours before heading back to the airport while finding the oldest cache, I was thinking, ooh, I'm getting close to that cactus, and kind of pulled my hand back and my finger.
Your finger got
Marked it. It's like, okay, needed to draw some blood here.
Nice.
Lots of people yelling Chaz
That's awesome.
during
Makes
the
me
event.
so happy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So they were listeners. So obviously,
they were listeners of the show, and a lot, met lots of listeners of the.
They recognize you by your voice.
They recognize you,
face, not by your.
I came up to one person that looked like Land Monkey and started talking to him. Then I realized that's not Land Monkey. But the person the person that he was with, she is actually a listener of the show.
Oh, you're kidding! That's so funny.
It's so funny.
And she recognized your voice or your face?
She recognized my voice and face, and she has called in on one of the One Up Me shows.
Oh, that's so funny.
Her name escapes me at the moment.
That's so funny.
Also, Lost Kins.
Skippy says you were cheating. You were wearing a GCPC shirt at the main event. You were cheating.
Well, I should be wearing a GCPC.
Absolutely,
shirt
you should be
during the main event.
Did you see anybody wearing GCPC swag?
I wasn't looking, so there may have been.
Take a picture whenever I catch somebody.
All right. And so you remember Lost Ken calling in about his putting out his GCPC coin.
A long time ago.
So its goal was to either to get to Geo Woodstock,
really,
20, and either at least meet with Lost Ken himself or his significant other cacher, or also meet one of us. Well, This is the coin.
Oh, nice.
So it completed. It's
Oh,
completed.
that's
its
like
go.
that's a patron one.
But yeah, that's a patron one. So
Yeah, that's a patron one.
this one's mine, and this one's the patron one.
Yeah, that's the patron one's so amazing. That's a beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he came up to me, and also the person that had picked it up, who didn't have many finds, had picked it up from the cash container. So he brought her to me, and then gave the coin to me, and was like, "Okay, what do you want? What do you want it to do now?" It's like, it's completed its goal. It's done. It's done. So, but I don't plan on putting it back out, but I also don't want it to kind of like hold someone else's coin. So I'm gonna reach out to Lost Kin again and say,
I would get it back.
say, hey, let me get this back to you.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
But I definitely wanted to show it on the show.
That's awesome. That's very cool. No, in fact, that he actually did it is pretty amazing. That
right.
He got. I mean,
yeah, it's like if I guarantee if it got put back out there, it's going to be gone.
I can't believe it made it there.
Yeah, I was totally shocked.
That literally shocks me. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I helped another trackable complete its goal of getting its picture taken with signal. And then I dropped it off at a travel bug hotel the next day. I saw a bag planner's log in a cache in New Mexico.
Oh, nice. Nick.
So that was nice.
I saw his signature on quite a few up in the north.
Yeah. So were you county hunting?
I was not. Not intentionally, but there just happened to be places that we stopped that there was a cache there, and it just happened to be one that he had stopped at.
Yeah, I'm sure he's targeting convenient caches along routes and that kind of thing. So that's which when we were going out there and grabbing those two New Mexico counties, I was like, yeah, it made sense that his log. There might have been other caches that I actually found that he has found as well, but that was the one that I noticed his name on the log. So I also got the oldest geocache in Arizona, which I mentioned, my 4th GPS maze. Sue has 5 now, so she's diamond status. So she's superior.
You have one more than me, Jeff. I think I have 3.
So I need to get one more to get my, I think, 24th diamond. Another webcam.
5. Huh? I have 5.
Yeah, 5.
4. I think you have one more than me.
Another webcam at the University of Arizona, and just had a great time overall doing everything. The weather in Flagstaff was perfect, but you're up at about around 7,000 feet elevation, so not hot, not really too cold or anything like that. Caching in Phoenix area was a bit hotter, but had a great time.
Jad, did you know that there was a trivia contest at Geo Woodstock, and one of the categories was podcast theme songs, and the first song they played was a GCPC theme song?
Yeah, I heard it, so I was standing in line for lunch.
You heard our theme song?
Yeah, I heard our theme song.
We're like,
there's a
what's going on?
Yeah, there was a number of things in there that as standing in. So lunch started at supposed to start at 11:30, and I got it in line right at 11:30, and the line was already out the door. We didn't get our food until 12:30, so that was and they were literally starting to take the Geo Woodstock photos right as we got our food.
Right. Nice.
So we didn't get in the picture, but yeah, they had a trivia show going on that whole time and asking the questions. I was like mentally naming off or answering all the questions.
So you would have done well.
I would have done well.
Would have done
Yes.
well. Nice. Well, I'm glad you had fun, Chad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you had fun. That's good.
All the pictures that I saw of everybody online looked like everybody had a good time. I didn't see. I don't think that I saw a single negative post about Geo Woodstock. I think everyone had a great time. It sounds like it was an awesome event. I'm sorry that I missed it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Next year, Morgantown, West Virginia.
Not going to happen. That's graduation weekend.
See,
What is it? What is it?
Geo Woodstock is in Morgantown, West Virginia next year, Memorial Day weekend,
Oh, Memorial Day
which
weekend.
is always graduation weekend. So
Oh, yeah.
and I get to go and claim it as a family vacation trip because I get to go. I take my wife and son to Pittsburgh
oh, nice.
and then leave them there, and then
And you get to
drive
go
down
to
to
West Virginia?
Morgantown.
Nice.
Okay. Good job, Chad. Chad gave us a mouthful.
Awesome.
So did you see this, Chad?
What's
Shop,
that?
Shop Geocaching now has coins for premium members, like a grab bag for premium members only. Have you seen
No,
this?
I hadn't seen that.
The link is in the show, is in the chat room. I'll drop it in the show notes for anybody who hasn't seen this yet. It's kind of interesting. Like they have, it's a 2024 Spring Premium Perk Trackables grab bag.
Okay, you're making me spend more money.
I'm not buying it. That's
Each bag contains 3 full-size geocoins along with 2 other trackables.
3 full size. For how
Mhm.
much is it?
$30
$30
for 5, and in total, at least 5 items.
Interesting.
Yeah, they don't tell you
I still
what
want it.
what all
No, because
potential
it's
ones.
a grab bag.
Yeah, but they don't say what potential ones are in
Nope.
there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it's a interesting. A
Mhm.
premium perk trackables. Is it only for premium members? Is that?
I
Did
think
read
I
that?
think it's only for premium. Yeah. I mean, and I've been seeing them do, like coupon codes for premium only and things like that. I think they're trying to give
Somebody in the
people a
chat room
little
who's
more.
not a premium member, somebody must be. Try and go to the link and see if you can order it. I'm really curious. I'm a premium member. I can't check it out. It'll work for me. That's just I thought that was really interesting. That a premium perk. I mean, that's nice. I mean, they've never done this before, if I understand. Right? Has anybody ever heard of this before?
I don't recall this before.
Chad is ordering one right now. I can tell.
Yes, I am.
He's literally ordering one.
We're gonna watch that availability tick
Tick
down.
down one. So I thought that was really interesting. Out of the weird things that happened, because it was a slow couple of weeks for
Mhm.
Groundspeak for headquarters, but like that one snuck in. I thought see, that's the shade you walk. It's whatever's in there. This is what Jesse said. Jesse said the exact same thing. Whatever they're trying
Whatever's
to
on the clearance section.
whatever they're trying to get rid of. Yep, whatever's in the clearance section.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, why not? That's what I used to do when I worked retail. That was what we did. We had all our clearance stuff. We'd put it in, non see-through bags, tie it up, put a price tag on it, and you get what you get.
And I'm sure it's sold.
Oh, absolutely. People loved those
Yeah.
grab bags for sure. I mean, I worked at a craft store, so how could you not?
Chad's a sucker. He
Right.
bought it. They got Chad.
Yep,
They got him.
they got me.
They got him. Brent, sir, is at this point, who isn't a premium member? No, there's not. I'm sure there must be plenty of people.
There are plenty of people out there.
Haven't we
that still
talked
aren't, but-
where they said like very few people are premiums? Like most aren't. I think
right?
Mhm.
the majority are not premium members.
So the majority of us are because we're addicted,
Mhm. I think,
but
like more like the casual casher
right.
is probably, or the vacation casher or
Mhm.
But the only problem with that is, now premium, you can't see puzzles and you can't see all the other
Right.
ones. Right? You
Sure.
only see
Right.
regulars.
you're
Sorry, finishes. Excuse me.
you're limited to your DT ratings also.
Oh, are you really? Is that?
Mhm. And you don't get favorite points.
And you don't get favorite points. Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't know DT was in there too. Well, you only get
Mhm.
like 2 2s or something like that, or
Something
2
like that. I don't know exactly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
All right, Jess, we got a couple of minutes. Is there anything
All right.
else you want to talk about?
Yeah, real quick.
Guys, we have plenty of other stuff in our show notes you want to visit
Yeah.
the show after the show.
I got two things real quick.
Oh,
First,
okay.
2 seconds here. We are now in the month of June,
Yes,
and
we are.
there's a new hiding theme for June.
Okay.
Animals.
Animals, adorable.
I can't wait to see the creative things come out of that.
Yeah.
And then the second thing I want to talk about, I want to circle back to the partnership cache that we were talking about earlier, the one in Minnesota that I just recently found, and there's gonna be a patron video. But this slipped by me. I only knew of 4 partnership caches in the US. There were the 3 dinosaur train caches that are left out of the original. I don't know how many dinosaur trains.
You
there
found
were
2, I found 1, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one in New York that we didn't find. There's one in, I want to say, Tennessee.
Is that the one?
That's the one that we found. And then there's one in Minnesota that I just recently found.
Right.
And then there's the puzzle cache that's at like the Air and Space Museum in Seattle. A lot of people found that at the 20th.
How did we not get that?
We didn't, because you have to actually go through and walk through the museum, and we just didn't have the time.
Oh, okay. I'm like, how did that slip
So,
through our radar?
yeah. So I knew of those 4.
Mhm.
But did you know that in January they put out 6 new caches, mostly in Seattle, but I think there's also one in the Portland area, that are virtual caches of trolls.
Who's they? Groundspeak put them out? Who put them out?
Well, that's a good question.
Because like, how is it a partnership cache? Like, what's
It is, yeah, it's a joint partnership. Let's see. Let me bring one up here. This one, for example, Northwest Trolls Ol Bowl, Nordic Northwest, SDF, and Geocaching HQ.
so? Is the
partnership.
troll right by HQ? Not is that one of them?
I don't know exactly where they are, but I think that this is let's see, it's the Northwest Trolls. It's a public art exhibit presented by Scan Design Foundation, whose mission is to support Danish-American relations with a focus on environmental sustainability. And there's no admission fee to visit any of the trolls. So there's 6 of these.
Must be nice to live in Portland.
No, there's, I think, 5 in Seattle and
Seattle.
1. Yeah, 5 in Seattle, or 4. They're all out in that area anyway. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Seattle, and then 1 in Portland. Yeah, so I mean, I thought that was interesting. I don't know how that totally slipped by me. So
Anybody. I mean,
yeah. So if you want to get that partnership attribute,
go to
there are
Seattle.
now 10 opportunities for you in the United States.
Yeah, instead of just 3.
Instead of just the 4. Yeah.
Yeah, that link's not working for me, by the way.
Your partnership cache link
Yeah.
in the show notes.
Oh, okay.
It's working.
Okay, it's coming up with no matching results.
Oh, that I didn't look for. I just looked to see if the link was working.
Okay, I'll have to.
No matching results. Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
I'll have to figure out how I can.
Oh, that's interesting. That one slipped by.
Create that list.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I thought that was
nothing about that. And that was January. That was 6 months ago.
they came out in January. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Cody just texted me. Wait, what? How did that slip by us? Let me text him back in the middle of the show. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, apparently it slipped by us. Okay. All right. That's about 9:32, guys. So it's time to head out. Hey, we were talking about Mag Planner and how he finished. He's done. Chad, you know that he's done. Nick's finished.
Yeah, I saw that. So
Nick sent me an email last week. He goes, Scott. I said, yes. He said, I'm done. I said, you're done? Really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. You want to come on the show? Yeah. So Chad, next week, we got Nick Mag Planner back on the show. He was a huge hit last time he was on.
awesome.
He's coming back on the show, guys. He's going to talk about that second half of his journey. And he is finished. He did it, Chad.
That is awesome.
The crazy man did it. How about that? So yeah, guys,
Nice.
next week's show, guys. Next week's show is titled Mag Planner Finishes His Journey. And we got Mag Planner coming out. It's going to be a fun show, guys. That's next week's show. So everybody, thanks for the callers. Appreciate it. Another Cache of Coffee in the books. I appreciate everybody. Everybody calling in, everybody in the chat room. We appreciate it. So yeah. So guys, next week's going to have some fun. Everybody be well and be safe. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Chad, for all. And guys, as every show, if you go 20 minutes after this show ends or whenever, listen to it the next day. If you're curious about anything we've talked about tonight, go to our website, find the show, this show's link, which is usually, the top one on the bottom right. And you can see the show notes. Everything's in here. There's a lot more links in our show notes than what we've talked about. We don't get to everything. So there's a lot of stuff in the show notes. And this is every week, if you ever want to see. And also, we usually put links of what we talked about in the show notes as well. So you can also check that as well. So, all right, guys, there you go. Thank you so much, guys. Everybody be well and be safe. We will talk to you guys next week. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archive video versions of our podcasts are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available wherever you find your favorite podcast. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click that subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. And hey, if you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $5, you will get a ton of additional information, extra video, extra audio, only available to our patron members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/The Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cachly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Odds Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Ardent Crafted, PatTags.com, Geocaching Adventures LLC, and GeoGo. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week talking geocaching, taking your phone calls. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones, and we'll talk to you guys next week. And we're clear. All right, guys, thank you so much, everybody. Everybody be well and be safe, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.